Hello Gemini, my name is Jen, I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a general tarot card reading. It's designed for October or whenever you see this. I'm recording this on the 1st of October. I have no idea how we've got to October. If anyone knows, then let me know, because yeah, it's, I don't know, is it true that as you get older the year seems to go quicker? I don't know, but I can't say that I'm sad to see the rest of the year go though, because it's been a pretty rubbishy one for me. But guys, I'm a Gemini sun as well, so hopefully yours has been better than mine. And the ability to speak is pretty useless as well at the moment. So the one thing that I want to tell you about is that if you have had a pretty rubbish 16 years or so, on and off, then that may be because Pluto has been in Capricorn. It came out of Capricorn earlier in the year into Aquarius. It went back into Capricorn last month. It's there until the middle of November. This is kind of a bit of a wake-up call, because if you haven't cleared out and sorted your life out, and the things that were no longer serving you, or the things that have just been making your life not as you want it, if you don't clear out and change things before the middle of November, when Pluto moves into Aquarius again, it's going to be there for 20 years. And if you don't clear out your clutter now, you will still be going around in the same cycle that you have been for the last 16 years for the next 20 years. It's not kind of a threat. I know it kind of sounds a bit scary, but it's the truth. So we absolutely need, Gemini, to take a serious look at what has been happening in our lives. There may be lots of people are getting the Tower card at the moment in their tarot readings. If you don't clear things out, then the chances are that the universe might do it for you. This really is a kind of it's a wake-up call for us to start afresh, because there are a huge amount of possibilities that are coming to us once Capricorn moves into Aquarius again. You know, Venus is doing fantastic things, so everything in theory is looking really good for us, but we have to clear out what isn't serving us anymore, because otherwise we're just going to go round in a really rubbish circle. And I don't want that, because my last 16 years have been pretty shocking, and if yours have been the same, then, you know, we need to sort ourselves out. Now, I'm going to keep the Emperor. They both came out upside down. So, I should say, whilst I was going on and on about what's going on with the planets, I only take cards that jump out at me, and I don't tend to read reversals unless I feel drawn to the fact that they should stay reversed. The underlying energy that we have is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is about happiness. This could be you, who is some happy, emotional god, and that you have everything that you want. You are at one with yourself and the world. Or this could be somebody, an energy in your life. We have got a lot of cups here, so the chances are this might be a romantic reading. Yeah, if it is, let's hope it's a good one for all of us, hey? I should also say that if you've been having a really good time in the last 16 years, you need to really hold on to that and concentrate on keeping that status quo and what you have that is good in your life. As I was saying, if you've been having a bad cycle for the last 16 years, you have the opportunity to turn that now into a good cycle for the next 20 years. If you've been having a good cycle for the next 16 years, Keep doing what you're doing, because then that will continue into the next 20 years. But I'm trying to get across that this is the opportunity to change things if you're not happy with the lot that you've had for the last 16 years on and off. So who is this King of Cups? Is there somebody that you are manifesting? He's clearly manifesting. I'm manifesting. Sorry, that was my little fat sausage dog, Meggie, bumping into the camera. Hopefully it's still where it should be. Yeah, so who is the King of Cups? Perhaps this is you just, in charge of your life, manifesting happiness for yourself. The cards we have are the King of Wands and the Emperor upside down. The Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords and the Fool upside down, and the Eight of Cups and the Two of Swords, no, the Two of Wands upside down. Gemini, the Page of Wands and the Emperor. I kind of get the impression that, is this a reading about myself? Hopefully not. The Page of Wands is somebody who is quite dynamic, a bit of a go-getter. They've got a bit of life about them, and is somebody who brings opportunities to you, exciting times. They're jumping around, they're tossing their wand in the air, there's something exciting, something that makes your head turn, and I think potentially you've had somebody that has turned your head and has kind of let you down, because the Emperor's upside down. You've thought that somebody was your Emperor. Emperor is somebody who is a great leader, somebody to be admired, somebody that you would look up to, somebody who is wise, somebody who people respect and cherish and appreciate in their lives because they say great things to you. They're wise, they're great with advice, they're always there for you, that you know that you can turn to them. Upside down, they're the antithesis of everything. They're, and I do think that this person, it doesn't have to be a man, was in your life. You thought that they were going to be this exciting, dynamic thing, energy that was going to be in your life, that you had all these exciting expectations that they were going to be an emperor, and they weren't. They were very much just completely the opposite. They talked a good game to start off with, but then they started to show their true colours. Perhaps you felt that they were the King of Cups, that they were all of your birthdays and Christmases come at once. So you're feeling let down here. Then you have the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. I think that you're the Queen of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about believing. Well, the Nine of Cups is about happiness, almost achieving. The Ten of Cups is the culmination of, that's when you have everything that you want in the happiness department, in the joy department. And the Nine is you pretty much being there in the moment, because the Ten of Cups is that you have everything you want, but then you're just kind of at the point where the wheel may start turning and you're starting a new cycle. The Nine of Cups, you can see this person's jumping, throwing the Nine of Cups in the air. There's light radiating from their heart. And the Queen of Cups, I do think that this is you. This is you. Again, it looks as though you're manifesting. Are you still with this Emperor person? I don't think you are. I think that that what happened here was that, yeah, I think they were all right for a period of time. And then you stepped in as the Queen of Cups and you said, hold on, yeah, Nine of Cups. I kind of think I've been happy, but not so sure he's actually, you know, just talking about the character on the card, whatever this energy is, starting to not serve me anymore. Because when we move along the cards, it's showing that this person isn't what they turned out to be. If it was round this way, I think that you've had, this is why I sometimes I'm drawn to turn them back the other way. I think with this card, I think that it would work either way, because I do feel as though you have had a really good period with this person. But there's always been something, because you've got the Eight of Swords here as well. I do feel as though there have been good times and bad times. Perhaps this is talking about the last 16 years on and off, but certainly a relationship that you have been in the last 16 years, perhaps not for that full length of time. This is the recent past, I think, rather than the distant past that we're talking about. But because I wasn't sure as to whether I should turn that card the right way round or not, I do feel as though you have been at sixes and sevens with whether this person, I think perhaps there's been that breadcrumbing thing going on, that you've had times where you felt as though you have had the Nine of Cups with them, that they have maybe been your King of Cups. But I think as being the Queen of Cups, you have sort of gone, actually, is this really what's going on? But you have definitely had happy times with them, which kind of makes me sad. But the next two cards you have are the Eight of Swords and the Fool. Swords are all about emotions and can also be about truth. And I think in this instance we are talking about truth. The Fool, I think you went into whatever this situation was. This can be a friendship as well. It can just be something which you went into which made you happy and you thought was going to be the thing that was going to be a constant in your life and was, you know, we all go into things with the best of intentions, don't we? You absolutely went into this with the best of intentions. Was there some naivety there? Because the Fool card is literally about, you know, she's about to fall backwards off of this cliff into, I hope that's water down there. And she just hasn't got a care in the world. She's got this dream, she's going for something, and she's not looking where she's going. She's not doing that look before you leap thing. And I'm the first one to perhaps dive into something that I haven't fully researched it before I should. But Gemini, I think that that's part of us as well, that, you know, whatever happens to us, Geminis, we've always got a backup plan. Something will come along, we can change really quickly, you know, and we can go from really loving and giving our all to somebody one day, and then if they wrong us and they do us wrong, you know, they do an injustice or they hurt us, we'll stick with them for so long, and then one morning we'll just wake up and go, that's enough, and we start to get on with our new lives, with new plans and new direction. And we can be very cut and dried. That doesn't mean that we are not some of the most emotional and loving, heart on our sleeve type people in the zodiac, but when somebody pushes us enough, we know that that's the time to step away. We might want to go back sometimes because willpower and weakness is maybe something in us as well, but what's happened here, I do feel as though this was something where we honestly thought that they were everything that we wanted, or the situation was everything that we wanted. We gave it our all, we went into it open heart, giving everything. And now I feel as though we're maybe seeing the truth of what was really going on. The Eight of Swords is, you can see here, she's not actually tied at all, but when she's looking into this sort of scrying mirror, or scrying bucket which acts as a mirror, She feels as though she's trapped. She's got these crows which are tying her. Crows are about emotions. So maybe you are, because you're the Queen of Cups, you're seeing this situation now for what it really is, that they weren't your King of Cups, or the situation wasn't your King of Cups. I don't want you to ever feel as though you have any regrets. Everything we learn from everything. And part of the beauty of being a Gemini is that we have that clean slate, go into everything with the best of intentions, with no fear of or lack of trust that everything isn't going to work out. Everything will always work out for our best, Gemini, because that's the way that we live our lives. That's just who we are. But it doesn't mean that we don't really get hurt along the way, because we do go into things with such an open heart. The last two cards we have are the Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is upside down. That means that I feel as though you did feel as though this was going to be a new opportunity, a new start in life, a new direction. Because if you see it this way round, she's given up her previous life or whatever was going on for her before, and she's grasped this new opportunity. And you did honestly feel, you know, this does seem as though this is a reading for me, that you were going to go and, you know, travel the world together, that this was you having a new start. All of these dreams and these ideas that you had, that this was what you wanted to do with this person, or in this new situation that you had. The Eight of Cups shows that you're walking away from it, and well done for doing it. You can see over here that she's walking away. This last cup is still here, so this could still be ongoing for you, because all of the other cups have all sunk. And this, you can see this one's just going down. You're getting out of this while you can. You've seen sense. You've seen the truth in the situation. And maybe this has been holding you back and has stopped you being your Gemini free spirit, that joie de vivre that you used to have, and you just don't have that anymore here. And the Eight of Cups is about you walking away. The sun's coming up over that hill, and you're walking away to really beautiful new opportunities. And ever hopeful, you are the King of Cups. You are this, I will find this thing which makes me happy. I will find contentment, whatever it is, which is the thing that makes your heart sing with joy. Once you move away from this and you get over that hill, I think that this is going to turn around and you are going to get that new opportunity, but just not with this Emperor. I want to do, what other cards do I want to, okay, so we've got these really beautiful oracle cards from the Sacred Traveller oracle cards from Denise Lynn, and I want to ask cards for Gemini, please, just to give us some beautiful hope for this reading. A card or two for Gemini to end the reading. So again, if you have been having these difficulties, please walk away from them. Please make sure that when Pluto moves back into Aquarius, that you have a really beautiful mindset and you've cleared out everything that you should. So the cards that have come up are Fogged In, Transformation, and Vast Vistas. So it's saying just take your time. If you are fogged in, you can see there's a blindfold on this lady here. Maybe you just kind of can't see the wood for the trees at the moment, but you know, this is all about taking the time to sort your head out. It says that things are transforming. You are transforming. Geminis are amazing at transforming. We are literally such a transformational sign within the zodiac. It says a fresh new way of living emerges. And that's you walking away from whatever this is that stopped serving you. And with regards to the travel card here, where you did believe that you were going on to new situations and new vistas. It's showing that this is going to happen. Expand your horizons. Maybe, take that holiday by yourself that you thought that you were going to do. Go and live in that new country. Move to that new town that you were planning on doing with this Emperor energy. You don't have to do things by yourself. Love yourself, and you will attract love back to you, because we are what we think and what we do and what we believe. So expand your horizons. We're great learners. Geminis have a thirst for knowledge. Look at getting yourself a van and turning it into a camper van. Go and travel. Go and do whatever gives you that King of Cups feeling, that joy and happiness in your heart. You only need to rely on yourself, not anybody else. We have love and joy within us. I know it's beautiful and incredible to have somebody who gives you love outwardly and externally as well, and makes you feel validated for the beautiful person that you are. But you have to love yourself first. And amazing things are coming. It says a fresh new way of living is emerging. Just take your time. But kind of clear out this stuff before the middle of November. And then 20 years of really fantastic stuff's going to happen to you. Gemini, I love you guys. You're one of the most viewed videos that I do, and I really appreciate that. If you would like and subscribe, please do. If this has resonated with you, if you'd leave me a comment to say why, I'd love that as well. It just spurs me on. I'm quite new. I'm still trying to grow my channel, and your support means the world to me. So enjoy October. Thank you. Bye.